during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Surely one of the top players in the NBA, but Jaylen Brown has many other interests outside of basketball.
Yeah, he likes to keep those brain muscles just as in shape as he is. He spends a lot of time playing piano, chess, doing yoga, and reading to keep himself sharp.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Jarrett Allen. Nick, what's the status?
Kevin, I caught up with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. It's a big injury for them. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Manton, the pass to Labissiere. Shoots over Garland. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Labissiere, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
You throw good, Garland.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
And he nails the third.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Boston leading by 3. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Up top, Garland. Benton with the rebound. Benton's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside, to the right side. Latrey. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pulls up. O'Brien controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're leading by 3. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. So both teams making some changes here. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. 17 points was their biggest margin. .115 left in the fourth. To the right wing. And it's Strus with the rebound.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Allen outside. Back to Strus. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Sharp defended by Strus. Driving in.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 5. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mobley inside, guarded by Horford. Back to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. There's Garland. And Horford pulls it down. It's to McKinley. Takes the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The wide open look here for Garland. Gets the three to fall.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.
TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on Tube. We'll be keeping an eye match in this one. Both teams very skilled at the 4 and the 5, Clark.
And you know what? It's a nice contrast in this age of small ball and positionless basketball. It's good to see the front court players thriving and making it happen.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Markelle Fultz is out there with Anthony. Then it's Goga Bitadze. Then there's Banchero. And it's Hunt in at the 3 spot. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. Anthony against Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Hey, the defense has no answer for Jaylen Brown. I mean, when he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they're in good hands.
Pass to Banchero. Here's Bitadze. Williams defending. Bitadze. The pass to Anthony. Off target from outside. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, it can get blasted.
And talk about a star from day one, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless, plays with a lot of energy. And offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he competes on defense. Boy, I like a lot about this young man's game. When you're the #1 pick, like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded, got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Now here's Williams. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
To the paint. Hunt passes to Bitadze. 3-pointer Anthony. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man.
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Well, so much length and versatility on this Magic roster, Clark.
And, you know, those are 2 things every team would like to have, Brian. The first step of a rebuild is accumulating talent. They've got some of that. Now it's about coalescing that talent into a winning group.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Banchero. Bitadze down low. Working on Williams. Banchero outside. From deep 3-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Banchero will score it in a multitude of ways. Nice jumper in rhythm there.
Offensive rebound. Kick out to Brown. Outside, Williams. Here's Brissett. Second chance effort. Rebound by the Magic.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Now the Celtics on the move. On up the court. Banton can't get it to go.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Bitadze can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. Inside, Williams uses the glass on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Fultz passes to Banchero. He shoots. And another miss by Orlando.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Williams. Kick out to Brown. Back to Williams. It's rebounded by Bitadze.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Banchero no good. Boston's shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. To the inside. And Brown with the stuff.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
Here's Batadze. Williams defending. Outside Fultz. Pass to Hunt. From the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. Hunt will go to the line with a chance for 3. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the third. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Tatum passes to Williams. Back to Tatum. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And they're in the top 10 in three-point shooting. Some solid deep shooting from this team. Just enough to stretch out defenses.
And when you consider how well they played on defense, holding opponents to the lowest amount of points per game in the league, it's remarkable. They are outstanding at covering for one another and mucking it up on this end for other teams. Anthony misses.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Batadze.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And that one good.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Oh, Williams with the block. They recover it. Down low. Here's Hunt up and in on the layup.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Celtics up by... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
On the court for the Magic, we've got Markelle Fultz. Paolo Banchero is out there with Goga Batadze. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Hunt in at the 3, the small forward. After a slow start to his career, Clark, it seems Markelle Fultz has found his comfort zone.
And, you know, B.A., it's really good to see because he really struggled early with that frozen shoulder injury he had. Lost a lot of confidence. A former #1 overall pick. That brings a lot of pressure and expectations. Man, I tell you, this young man has weathered a lot and has come out on the other side in good fashion. Great to see.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump." These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into.
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie. And the Magic call time here. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Here's Akiki. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Suggs. Picked it! And another fast break for Boston. The Celtics are running.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Orlando trailing here. Okiki, the pass to Polynice. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
He's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Pass to Polynice. Wagner for 3. Drills it from deep. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Takes it inside, and that one is hammered home.
Unselfish play that time by Horford, and we've come to expect that from him. He keeps the team's success always uppermost in mind.
And that one misses. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 7.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the shot's good. And now a 9-point Celtic lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Suggs.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Okeke. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. McClung passes to Polynice. Here's McClung. Horford covering. Shot's good by Polynice.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Here's McClung, guarded by Brogdon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them. And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area. Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
The Celtics with the lead. Right wing. Chabarkova. And it's Okeke with a rebound. The Magic had gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. It's stolen by Brogdon.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
First personal foul, 4th team foul.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Suggs. continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. And so it's Boston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back to the game after this break.
26.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look.
Take a look at Orlando. They do not look good.
They seem to be going from bad to worse.
That's right.
And it's no surprise to see them fall down the rankings as they have. They just don't scare anyone.
And moving forward, a lot to like about that first half for the Boston Celtics.
The rebounding numbers tell the story. Watch.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And for the Magic, they've got Chuma Okeke. He's out there with Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the shooting guard position. They get it back. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Horford with a steal. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys." So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?
Yeah, that's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
And there's the drive. Can't connect from short range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
Here's Okeke. Pass to Wagner. There's the 3. And another miss by Orlando.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
The shot by Labissiere, no good. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Wagner, the pass to Polynice. Back to Wagner. Fires from the wing. Chalk up 2 there. Wagner's got 5.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
The Magic have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And the layup falls. Now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Timeout called. The Celtics. Line change here for Orlando. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You take a look at Brissett, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Banchero. Banchero uses his size down there.
Inside, Banchero has everything he needs to make it happen. He's got size, strength, agility, and a nice touch, too.
Ben passes to Tatum. Back to Ben. Rebound by the Magic.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the square.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Here's Williams. Anthony grabs the board.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Fultz is good.
And you got to guard Fultz from this spot. I mean, when he has the space to fire from deep, he makes the defense pay.
The offensive rebound. Brissett no good. The Magic have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. To the middle. And that one's good. Hunt. And the Magic lead by 3.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
There's Fultz with a 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And stolen by Banchero. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Tatum flying in for the fast break delivery.
Awesome speed from Tatum. Excels at getting to the right place in these fast break chances.
Pass to Hunt. Down low. And Carroll passes to Hunt. 6 to shoot. And Carroll no good. Well, the Celtics shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Now here's Williams. Here's Brissett. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And stolen by Banchero. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Magic out in front, up by... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. Robert Williams out there with O'Shea Brissett. And it's Ben in at the 1. That's the Boston 5.
Banchero just attacking the rim. Going up over the defense that time.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results, and not focused on putting on a big show.
Outside Fultz. He takes it in. Hunt passes to Anthony. Shoots over Brown. Anthony misses.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And Boston calls time here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys.
Allie, thank you. Orlando leading. Pass to Bitadze. Banchero in the post. Horford covering. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Here's Labissiere. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. For Orlando, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Labissiere. Sent back.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Inside. Horford with a steal. To the paint. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bitadze's got his 5th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebounded by the Celtics. Labissiere's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shoots from the right block, and the shot goes down.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Polynice. Fires from deep. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, Brown just throws it down.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. From deep three-point land. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. To tie it up. Pass to Jamison.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he hits it to tie the game. Jamison's got 4 points this quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness. I like to say a guy making a shot like that, Fultz has the clutch gene. Doesn't shy away from the big moment. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Kick out to Brown. To the inside. Tries again. Horford gets it done inside.
That's why Horford's out there. He's a weapon, and you've got to pay attention to him. This guy can bring you baskets in the clutch.
Here's Bitadze. And he banks in the layup.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
They double-team Horford. Pass to Jamison. To the middle. Here's Labissiere. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
The floater, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Orlando calls timeout. They lead by 2. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter here. So for the Magic, .107 left in the 4th. Wagner for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Intercepted. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Jacks up a 3. Here's a Kiki. Williams grabs the board. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
With the drive, McClung. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation. Huge free throws there. Now they've got the lead.
Tatum. He connects! And tie game! Huge basket right there!
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Pass to Wagner. The 3 won't fall! And passes to Williams. And he gets it back to take the lead. It's off! Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. It's a Wagner family get-together with Franz at the 3 and Mo playing inside. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Chuma Okeke. And it's McClung in at the point. Chabarkaba got a piece of it. Pass to Okeke. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. It's both teams making substitutions here. Orlando trailing here. Fultz finds Anthony. Back to Fultz. Over to the wing. To the right side. Anthony, the pass to Fultz. Just 4 to shoot. Hauled in by Brown. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass.
Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there. Disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And here are the Magic now. Trailing by 2.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The Celtics have gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. Pass to Labissiere. Orlando grabs the miss. Bitadze's got 7 rebounds in the game. Wagner inside. Outside Fultz. The 3 from Banchero. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. And the Magic lead by 1.
Stepping up in a big moment. Paolo Banchero. Love that leadership.
The Magic shooting about 43% in this one. Here's Fultz. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
This shows the leadership from Fultz, in my opinion, embracing having the spotlight on him in the clutch.
Cool and collected, making them count under pressure.
Anthony grabs the board. And Orlando has possession. And he buries it.
Raise the roof for Fultz. Get those hands up for him now. Excels at taking over during key possessions.
Pass to Horford. And stolen by Banchero. Oh, it's stolen away. They need this.
Yes! Talk about possessing the clutch gene. The big man, Horford, coming through in a huge way.
Orlando with the ball. Here's Wagner. Count it!
The young fella taking charge of the situation. Wagner gets the clutch bucket for his team. How sweet is that?
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
The line for the Magic.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You know, Al Horford is capable of going on these solo runs. He can take over a game virtually by himself at times.
Outside Fultz. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. So the Magic win it. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill.
Now that you're back, I can decide if I decide if you're invited. You always knew the way to wow me. Around, get tongue-tied. I turn it on, I make it rowdy. Then carry on, but I'm not hiding. 'Cause you know what you found bad.
So, Doris, at this time of the season. Coaches of struggling teams may start to feel a little bit of heat. And as you and I know, that can be a distraction.
Kevin, losing is hard, even when it's expected. It's hard for the players, for the staff, and for the fans. So many times it's about the expectation. Is a team underperforming? Then an owner can start to get antsy.
A look at the Magic starting group. They've got Fultz. Also Cole Anthony out there. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Bitadze with the drive and finished off by Fultz.
Well, Markelle Fultz doesn't stand and settle for a jumper. He attacks the rim with that athleticism. Nicely done.
Here's Banton, and you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Brown finds Williams. It's blocked. Outside Anthony. Pass to Bitadze. Anthony up on top. He's covered by Brown. Anthony, the pass to Bitadze. Here's Fultz. And a miss there on the triple. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Celtics in Boston.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
You know, that one's a tough one to take. Force the extra session, and then you have the heartbreak of not being able to get it done in the extra session. Brutal.
Down low, here's Williams, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. The wide open look here for Anthony. The three-pointer is right on target.
Now, fans certainly used to the three ball flying from Cole Anthony. He is not shy, folks.
And you know, Doris, the Magic have struggled offensively in the past few seasons.
You are right, Kevin. The numbers on that end haven't been pretty. But let's remember, they've got some of the best young talent in the league. The more experience they get, the better they become. The future is bright.
Brown the pass to Williams. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Inside to end the run, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Orlando called for the foul.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
Doris, what we appreciate about the Celtics, typically they take good shots, like in the regular season. The record reflected that. The postseason, though, last year, a little different story.
Kevin, they certainly have a coaching staff that is highly analytics-driven, which obviously means very heavy emphasis on those three-point shots and the ones right at the rim. But, you know, typically in the postseason, defenders take away your best options.
And this is what the team wants JB to do, punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Into the lane.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Celtics trail by 9.
2 minutes.
Brissett passes to Williams. Here's Hunt, guarded by Tatum. Hunt can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Williams scanning the floor. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Banton. No scoring in this one. Here's Brissett. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Boston has possession. Magic knocking down the trail. Passes to Brissett. Here's Brown, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. And there's the foul. It's on Brissett. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The 3 from Anthony. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Anthony against Brown. To the paint. Here's Brissett. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Okiki's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fultz the pass to Okiki. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Brissett passes to Banton. Brown wide open. He fired. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And so here's Orlando. It's a 13-point game. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Well, perhaps just knowing that they can pull out a close game, the next time they're in that challenge, they can go in with a ton of confidence.
And so it's Orlando riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Orlando?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Yeah, something else they've done well, causing havoc on the defensive end. Keep their energy up. Not easy to do for 4 quarters.
Labissiere out there with Horford. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Mikhailuk in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Now the pass to Brogdon. Over to the left wing. Horford with the screen on Wagner. Mikhailuk passes to Horford. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself.
Pass to Polynice. No good on the 3. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Celtics. They trail by 14. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I'll tell you, overtime games usually are special, and this one qualified for that. But both teams absolutely gasped at the end.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One, that says we're not giving up this lead.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline reporting.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. Celtics trail by 14. Fedor's talking about the young Franz Wagner. He's already proven how valuable he is.
Kevin, there's no doubt. For Wagner, this is a swingman who does a little bit of everything. He can shoot it. He can put it on the deck. He can make his teammates look good. Scorer from all three levels. There is not a lot to pick at where Franz Wagner is concerned.
Orlando leading by 14. Here's McClung. Hasn't made one yet. Udom guarded by Horford. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk. Celtics have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. There's the triple. Outside to Brogdon. Back to Labissiere. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
To the middle. Back to Wagner. Inside. Udom. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Celtics trail by 12. Back to Horford. Outside to Brogdon. And clearly Joe Mazzulla wants to talk things over with his team.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
So Boston ends up going with the new group. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Boston. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance. And checking out Orlando. They're at the bottom of the conference.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've gotten off to the kind of start teams just dread. They've already dug a nice hole for themselves.
They do have the talent necessary to get it turned around quickly. They won't want to wait too much longer to do it, but they can still make it a productive season.
And Anthony gets it to go.
You love Cole Anthony's attitude. So confident, so willing to fire on the catch.
Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Sinks that one from the post. Anthony's got 11 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Round the pass to Brissett, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Cole Anthony.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Magic lead by 15.
Well, this guy has the green light to take that shot. Wagner capable of hurting you off the catch and shoot.
Here's Brissett. Williams. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And the foul goes against Orlando. Celtics have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs. Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Ermish, the pass to Hunt. Here he goes. And here's Anthony for three. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
3 points.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Please put your hands together and welcome to Center Court, Celtics Entertainment.
And the Celtics making a change here. Labissiere's checked in. Here's Brissett. Pass to Banton. To the inside. There's the dish to Tatum. 1 second left. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Cole Anthony has been on display for Orlando. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome to the half.
Well, the obvious problem is the perimeter defense. And it's not all their fault. Sometimes a team just gets hot. But at the...
And we've got the playoff picture. And that about wraps it up. And as the...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Cole Anthony having a dominant impact, guys, in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Mo Wagner, and it's Okeke in at the power forwards position. Ermish, the pass to Hunt. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Down low from 12 feet out. Fires for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Personal foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The line for three.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Magic leading by 13. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Tatum passes to Brissett. Back to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Labissiere. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Labissiere's got 5 points now this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Okeke passes to Hunt. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hunt's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Magic.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Got a piece of it. Here's Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Here's Banton. He has yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Labissiere. Passes it to Brissett. Offline with his three.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
The Magic shooting their first foul shot of the game. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Ermish, the pass to Anthony. He takes it in. There's Wagner with the three. Puts up a deep three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. From deep. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got his 4th rebound in this one. Takes it inside. Brown outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Third personal foul.
It's on Cole Anthony. The Celtics have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. Doris, looking at the career of Jaylen Brown so far, his rise to stardom has been impressive.
It's impressive, Kevin, because of the work put in. He needed to become a more complete offensive player. By number 1, improving his handle, and number 2, becoming more efficient with his shooting. He's done both. He's always been a force in transition. Jaylen has been special.
And that one's good, Anthony.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Out to the wing. Here's Banton. Nothing on the board. Labissiere dishes to Tatum. On the money from 12 feet away.
Jason Tatum's jumper is just so pure. This guy is on point with the midi right now.
Here's Okeke. And the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 16. Poke loose. The pass to Banton. On the wing, Brown. Corner shot, and they pick up 2. Brown's got 11 points.
Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
Celtics foul. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Back to Anthony, to the left side wing. Wagner with it. Labissiere's there.
Boy, as good as he is on the offensive end, Jason Tatum showing he can be a factor defensively.
Banton, the pass to Tatum. Now here's Labissiere. He's defended by Wagner. Pass to Brissett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Cole Anthony.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Once again for Celtics Entertainment.
34 seconds left in the third. Brogdon looking it over. Horford kicks to Brogdon. No good on the triple.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Suggs, he's checked in for Orlando. Magic leading by 16. Here's Okeke, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there, straight power. And Brogdon, here we go. That one goes in.
How about putting it on the deck and going with a level of intention? Malcolm Brogdon on the drive.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Suggs passes to Anthony. 4 seconds left. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
This guy is so creative with such an excellent handle. Nice drive by Cole Anthony.
And so it's Orlando holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, Time is running out for this game to become competitive. Orlando leading by 18. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Brogdon out there with White. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And yes, it's good.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open? Pretty.
Out left to the wing. It's tipped. Inside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chuma Okeke. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Williams. To the inside. Horford. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
The shot's good from Bitadze.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Brogdon outside. The feed now to Williams. Brogdon left side. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Puts up a deep 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Magic leading by 22. Here's McClung. Here's Bitadze. 3-pointer. Pass to Suggs. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Anthony's shot is off.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Mikhailuk passes to Horford. Outside to Brogdon. Williams sets a screen for Brogdon. Down low. That's tipped. Here's McClung. Light covering. McClung no good. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Here's Mikhailuk. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Mikhailuk's got his first basket.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Celtics trail by 21. White with it. Horford finds Brogdon. They double-team Brogdon. Williams passes to White. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Anthony. There's 1:34 left here in the 4th quarter. Suggs in the corner. Here's Bitadze. He's guarded by Williams. Here's McClung. Another miss by Orlando. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And on the season, this is going to be their third win in 4 games against this team.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cole Anthony.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Al Horford, first personal foul, second team foul.
And he hits the first of 3.
Chuma Okeke taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. So it's the Celtics now. It's White on the wing. Suggs with the steal. Anthony on the wing. They get it back. And the pass to Okeke. The drive by Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And he drives in. Here's Mikhailuk. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jalen Suggs.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
For the Celtics, Mikhailuk at the line for 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Orlando foul. Jalen Suggs. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Now, here's Suggs. No good. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Cole Anthony.
Believe a lyrical songwriter and he could sing, bringing in money like raking in leaves. I was just trying to get paper to sneeze. Achoo, that was a blessing. She's special to you. I don't look at her special. Actually, I treat her regular. Not being seen, we not making no spectacle. Gave that a first and he gave it to Kevin. All the above, we do all the etc. Scared of the switch out my cellular. He talking reckless.
Here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to And both of these teams we'll be seeing tonight are simply fantastic from distance, Grant.
Well, one thing about the NBA right now is that no lead is ever safe. You know, most games in the league are like that with all the three-point shooting capabilities. So you can never count out a team in this day's game.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The star wing pair. It's Brown and Tatum outside. O'Shea Brissett out there with Robert Williams. And it's Benton in at the one. Here's Thompson. Not going to go that time. Brown with some nice D. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Williams passes to Brissett. Here's Tatum. The kick out to Williams. Goes back up, over to the left wing. Brissett. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Now Šarić. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And they get it back. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Thompson. Second chance shot. Nice D from Tatum.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Here's Curry. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
The 3 ball. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Payton, here we go. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Williams. Really struggled in the loss against Orlando. Here's Benton. And he buries his first look. And for a while, it seemed the Warriors were maintaining a dual timeline approach. But not anymore, Grant.
No, sir, B.A. The Warriors setting their clocks and calendars to coincide with their superstar. One, Wardell Stephen Curry.
Here's Brissett. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Clock at 4. And here's Brown for 3. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. The Warriors have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. It's stolen by Tatum. And here comes the break. Brown finds Williams. Kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And stolen by Williams. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself. But now he wants to keep everybody involved.
Here's Šarić. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Tatum. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Brissett passes to Tatum. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Off target from 3-point range.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Great crossover to get free.
How about Clay showing off his handle as he finds some open room to get to the score?
Tatum passes to Brown. 1:05 left to play in the first. Pass to Benton. The 3. Jackson Davis grabs the miss.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. can't allow any space.
The three from Curry. Boston with a rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Pass to Moody. Horford pulls it in.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Chabarkaba. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And still a close game as the first. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
You talk about players that mean so much to their team. Stephen Curry at the top of that list, Brent.
Yeah, you just look at the numbers, BA. They're staggering about what happens when this team doesn't have Steph Curry on the floor. And really, Curry becomes the entirety of the way this offense works.
And for the Celtics, we've got Al Horford. He's out there with Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Klay Thompson is able to go on scoring stretches like few players in NBA history. He said, quote, once you see it go straight through the net, that's when you're in the zone. At the beginning of the game, you hold your follow through. Once you feel like you can't miss, you shoot real quick, and that's a great feeling. You feel on top of the world. BA?
Yes, indeed. Thanks, Allie. And he knocks down the first one. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
He's off on the first.
When did the last time you watched Steph Curry on an NBA floor not have a smile on his face? I mean, always playing with that infectious joy.
The Celtics with the lead. And it's Brogdon missing.
Celtics foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Oh, Brogdon gets a step, and Brogdon with the stuff.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. To the paint. To the wing, right side. Down low. Pass to Mikhailuk. Out to Horford for 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. The Warriors have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Boston trailing. Cuts off the pass. On the wing, Curry, guarded by Brogdon. And that one drops for him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Brogdon drives in. The putback. Here's Labissiere. Mikhailuk, the pass to Horford. Brogdon against Curry. Pass to Labissiere. Just 3 to shoot. Boston, no good that time either. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Drains the triple.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
A moment here for an injury report. All right, let's get an update on Dario Saric's injury. Allie, what'd you find out?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. He said it doesn't look good at all. They are very concerned. It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there, playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 2.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Timeout called, the Warriors. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Benton drives in, back to Brissett. Here's Benton. Williams in the post. Looney's there.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points and moves on.
They're winning the battle down low by... imposing their will.
Pass to Brissett. And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
You know, Brent, we always hear Looney's teammates talk about his value to the team.
How about the dirty work that he does on a nightly basis? Rebound, setting screens, setting guys up with some pretty good passing because he's so familiar with the offense. This guy is in a perfect role with this squad. If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
Count that bucket.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Pass to Brissett from behind the arc. And that's his 3rd bucket in 8 attempts.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Wiggins, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and-one, and this time they're not backing off.
And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The official.
The previous play is under review.
He was going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Celtics out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle. So,
you know, fans tend to love wide open games, but the teams that are consistently great take care of the basketball.
And now let's take a moment. Glad you could join us. Ryan.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Warriors trailing. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Moody is out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's Kuminga in at power forward. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Here's Brissett, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Benton. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Looney. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. The drive by Brown. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And stolen by Williams. Now the Celtics on the move. Oh, he picked him clean. Tatum against Wiggins. Well, we've seen outstanding defense this season, and here are the teams leading the way in steals. 4th, the Celtics.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Wiggins has showed himself over the past couple seasons as being a great two-way player. And he can still do damage on the offensive end. Don't get that twisted.
Tatum finds Williams. Kuminga pulls it in.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Labissiere, he's checked in for Boston. Horford comes in for Brissett. And the Warriors call time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Robert Williams.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
And both free throws good for Brown.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Labissiere. He has 7. 6 on the shot clock. JB off the bounce. And the jam by Brown.
And the defense didn't even see Brown coming. Driving in hard and making a statement.
And it's Thompson penetrating. Shoots over Horford. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Al Horford. That free throw's good from Thompson. Both free throws good from Thompson. And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Grant?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So with more games on broadcast TV and possibly a streaming package as well.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Outside Tatum. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Horford outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And it's great to see Horford looking determined to get himself to the line.
That's good from Horford.
At the line for 2.
And he can't hit the second. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Curry. It's tipped. Pass to Brown. A deep 3. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Now, something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Now here's Payton. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Give him 8.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Benton. He's covered by Curry. Benton passes to Tatum. Horford with it.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Labissiere. And Horford powers it home.
And man, that activity on the boards, that's the key. Horford in there gets an easy second chance opportunity.
Jackson Davis misses. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. And he dunks it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Horford covering. Brown with the steal. Then passes to Brown. Horford outside. Inside. Here's Labissiere. Another one falls for Boston.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Payton. Brown with the steal. In transition, here they come. And there it is for him. Benton's got 4 points this quarter.
Creating havoc. Brown keeping his body moving on defense and making things happen.
And he gets it to go.
not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And here's Horford for three. No good that time. Here's Jackson Davis. Deflected. And so it's Boston up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Delano Banton out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Labissiere in at the 5 spot.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
To the inside. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
Got a hand on it. Got a piece of it. Pass to Curry. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
Brissett's checked in for Boston. A big group substitution here for Boston. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Be a huge statement if we can finish this off, but we have to stay focused until that final buzzer. It would be a big upset if they can hold on, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Back to Curry. Shoots from the block, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's a good effort from Curry, just jumping right into the key, not minding who's around, and getting the call.
That one's off.
2 shots.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Knocks it down from distance.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Back to Thompson. Clay busting it up inside.
So quick and so good, Klay Thompson.
The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Chabarkaba. And the Celtics another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the paint from the right block. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Saric checked in. Golden State calls timeout.
Warriors.
Looney's checked in for Saric. And the Celtics also making a change. Williams is checked in. Chabarkaba defended by Thompson. Williams passes to Mikhailuk. Thompson with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And he throws it down with one hand.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Pass to Jamison. Puts up a deep three. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis and it's time for an injury report. All right, now an update on Al Horford from Allie LaForce. What do you have, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. And for a team with a thin roster, this injury really hurts. They will need everyone to step their game up.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
Pass to Williams. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Chabarkaba counted from distance. And the Celtics lead by 12.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And there is no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure. It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit. I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Curry, no good. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth. Williams misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Thompson. Tipped.
Warriors foul. Gary Payton, the second. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line to the Celtics. 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
Pass to Jamison. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill.
Long nights, no lights, dreaming about the bins. No rice, just ice, nothing in the fridge. Sick of making friends, all they do is burn a bridge. I'm drowning in my sins, I never learned how to swim. My life jacket Celine, swim trunk Supreme. Just left the scene in Alexander McQueen. I remember nights I was too broke to think deep. I lost more money than sleep. I was watching corners, I ain't never mopped the floor. Touched 100,000 in 20s from doing chores. Mama was a queen pin, Coretta with cream. She was to Martin Luther. For Christmas I bought the black 4-wheelers. Then a bunch of, I guess it's safe to say it, finally reached this goals. Cause all I ever wanted was to never end up broke. Never ever. All I ever wanted was to never end up broke. All I ever wanted was to never end up broke. Yeah. All I ever wanted.
Let's meet the visiting team for the Minnesota.
And this. Stage of the year. Underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
And Kevin, we're approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. They're obviously disappointed with how things are going. Momentum working right now against them.
I think Minnesota, they've shown their capabilities, but it's been in flashes. If they want to move up this list, it may take greater focus, greater commitment.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Harden's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. McDaniels dishes to Conley. To the middle. Stolen by Harden. Bamba kicks to Maxey. 3-pointer. And James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Anderson passes to Reed. Here's Conley, and finished off by Conley.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now, here's Green. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
With that 6th overall pick in 2018, Bamba hasn't been a star, but is there some untapped potential?
I think so. You've got a shot blocker who can also space the floor from beyond the arc. That's a pretty good foundation to build on, Greg.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Here's Green. Kicks it out to Maxey. Pass to Daniel. Pocket 6. The 3 from Harden. Cranes the 3-pointer. Harden's got 9 points.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Anderson outside. To the paint. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Out to Edwards. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Jaden McDaniels. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Harden against Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closely. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Here's McDaniels. It's picked off. On the wing, Harden. Over by Conley. Harden. That's good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here is Harden. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Bamba kicks to Green. The 3 from Harden. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 15.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Edwards. Anderson passes to McDaniels. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Maxey looking it over. And slam dunk by Maxey.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here's Reed. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Now, here's Maxey. After the miss from Kyle Anderson. And here is Green. Scoreless thus far. Bamba's shot is off.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
McDaniels passes to Reed. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Reed.
Naz Reid.
Both free throws good from Reed. 9 seconds left to play in the first. From outside, off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. Philadelphia ahead, up by 9. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
You've got Harris, and it's Embiid in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Now here's Towns following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. It's good on the putback. McDaniels got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Wise can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 5. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. McDaniels finds Reed. Here's McNeil, still without a basket. Pass to Wise. There's the three. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Greg. Oh, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Wise. Passes it to McNeil. Inside. The pass to Wise. Shot clock at 6. Hits it from three-point range. Wise has got his first 3 points of the game.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Reed kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Milton. Out to Edwards. Now the 76ers on the break. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for James Harden.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And there's the feed to McDaniels. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers leading by 9. McNeil. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Milton the pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. There's the pick. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Stephens. Edwards defending. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D chills.
All-out goal, first of the game for Minnesota. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help. On the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Now here is Conley. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Miami.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Here's Stephens. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Chicago.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
26 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, he just launches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 13-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Pass to Reed. The kick out to Towns. Milton looking around, and so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their transition game. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
With the absence of Al Horford, it's up to the other bigs on the roster to ratchet up production. We'll see how it plays out.
Man.
And looking now at that first half of action, quite a big deficit for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, if they haven't.
And that's a halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Green. Averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Time now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. There's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Gobert. Edwards is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Harden outside. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Good on the shot. Harden's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
They are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Edwards kicks to Anderson. Gobert with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Gobert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And here's Harden for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
Minnesota foul.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Lobbed up there for Anderson. Oh, that's offensive interference. Philadelphia leading by 12. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Harden can't hit.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. Gobert. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here's Harden for three. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. And even when they've got two guys on it, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. They get it back. Kicks it out to Maxey. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
Gobert against Bamba. Gobert dishes to Edwards. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Edwards. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. For three, Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Olsen passes to Anderson, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Harden outside. And there's the pass to Daniel. Back to Harden. Here's the three. Good! Another from three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the layup's good off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits at Nate. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Timberwolves call timeout. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listen, guys.
Thank you, David. Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Green. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Daniel in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. There's the drive. Stolen by Harden. Over in the corner, Green. At the elbow, it's Bamba. Back to Green. Down low. Here's Daniel. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points
off turnover tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
If it counts, 34 points for James Harden.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Edwards finds Anderson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Harden surveying the D, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
What a game from Harden, filling it up. James, look, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
Outside Conley, Anderson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Outside, Maxey takes a 3. They kick it out to Green. All 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 17. Puts up a deep 3. The shot, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Harden outside. From deep three-point land, they get the rebound. At the elbow, Green. Kicks it out to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. That one falls. Harden's got 38 points.
This is Harden's mindset. Consistent at attacking and looking to shoot off the catch.
Conley against Maxey. Conley's shot is off.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
From past the arc, Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The 76ers leading by 19. The 3 from Harden connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Edwards dishes to Anderson. Out to Conley. Back to Anderson. Pass to Olsen. Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Olsen. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Reed. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Philadelphia's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
And I love his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
Olsen passes to Edwards. Beyond the arc. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Harden. Puts up a deep 3. Maxey, no good. Launches it from deep. It's off. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean,
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan.